And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello, everyone. It's time to get this play-in game started as the 7th and 8th seeds clash here tonight. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now, here's Wells. Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. He squares up and sinks it. Morant's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Memphis. Outside Curry. It's tipped. Morant against Curry. It's Morant with the drive. Green with the block. Butler feeling out of it. Over Jackson. Butler, no good. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's stolen. Here's Podziemski. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Green, the screen. Butler with the ball. Outguarded by Wells. And the shot goes down.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Morant with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Outside, Payne. Pass to Morant. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough seam anytime he takes it inside.
Butler passes to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's time for Dixon. Let's hear it for all the Dixon.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Butler, jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
He hits the second from the line. And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, he succeeds.
And this might not be the end of the road, Greg, for whichever one of these teams loses this game. They still have another shot in the second game of the play-in tournament. But all the same, it's not a scenario either coach wants to face.
No, this is the game where you want to take care of business. And there's the added incentive of facing the number 2 seed in the first round and not having to face the top dog. Don't count out how important that is.
That would make the road ahead even tougher. You can be sure, Greg, we're going to see both these teams putting it all on the line tonight in the quest for the 7th seed. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now Morant, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And a shot by Wells, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Bajemski, the bounce pass. And it's Green with the jam.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Outside Jackson. To the inside. Here's Bain. Bajemski grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Butler. Now Bajemski. Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. 5 on the clock. Inside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Curry. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Let's hear you. You want one.
Bain passes to Morant. Back to Bain. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And that one drops for him. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The three from Morant. The offensive rebound. Driving inside. Here's Heaney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Golden State's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Morant against Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Moody. And another three for Golden State.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Jackson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Wants to get it to Morant and does. And there it is for him. And it's 8 points for Ja Morant.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Curry against Morant. Now Pajemski hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant against Curry. To the left wing. Here's Edey. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors leading by 6. Down low. Here's Butler. Calls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Butler. He's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Moody. Payton comes in for Brandon Pajemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant finds Aldama. Now Kennard, covered by Payton. Kennard, the pass to Morant. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Morant with the steal. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Bane looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc, it's the three-point bomb. Bane's got 6 points.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Now here's Kennard. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And it's Morant missing. Morant against Butler. Here's Jackson Davis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Morant. 8 points for him. Payne for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hield against Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Hield. Outside Butler. With the teardrop, the Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Bane. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Kuminga. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Let me just say this. You're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard Ja Morant, because his handle is on a string.
Now, here's Butler. He has 7. Hield outside. Here's Kuminga. He hits it from 9. And the Warriors lead by 8.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Takes a step back. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Warriors leading by 6. Inside, cuts off the pass. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Yep, it counts.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Looney down low, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And that one falls for Looney. And so Looney nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pippen feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Kuminga. Jackson, a screen on Curry. Lock at 6. Pippen, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Now Curry. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. Curry, good.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Pippen against Curry. Kennard with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Altama gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors leading by 6. Now Curry. Here's Payton. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Now, here's Kennard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. From 11 feet away, the rebound by Payton. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Kuminga. Healed outside. 6 to shoot. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. They kick out to Heel. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Bucket is good. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Kennard against Heel. Fires top of the key. And they pick up 2. Hield's got his first bucket of the night.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson, a screen on Payton. High post, Jackson. Pippen against Curry. Fires the 3. Here's Huff. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Heel. Golden State moving the ball around.
Grizzlies foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Jonathan Kuminga. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And both free throws good for Peyton. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here's Pippen. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pippen sets a screen for Bain. It's good from long range. Bain's got 12 in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Here's Hield. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Hey, yo, what's going on?
5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. And the Warriors miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Up top, Bain. He's defended by Podziemski. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Peyton. Curry deciding where to go with it. There's a good screen. And again, no good by Golden State. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Clippers. Left side, Bain. Jackson. Basket counts.
Jackson
Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Green with a screen on Pippen. Curry fires from way outside. And the Warriors miss again. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Pippen. Jackson a screen on Curry. Pippen with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Pippen's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Peyton. Back to Curry. Shoots over Pippen. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. 13 points in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Jackson. Bain kicks to Pippen. Jackson from long range. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the impact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Moses Moody in for Curry. The Grizzlies also making a change. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. The free throw off from Jackson. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And it's denied. Morant outside. To the inside. Jackson down low, defended by Butler. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 4. Three-pointer, Hield. Here's Green. Goes back up. They kick out to Hield. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got, so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Bain. Here's Huff. Now here's Morant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 15 points.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the 3 on the other end.
Green finds Podziemski. Green with a screen on Morant. Back to Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 9 points in the game so far.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Here's Bain. 12 points for him. Jackson, a screen on Hield. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And that one falls for Jackson. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in. Both free throws good from Jackson. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Butler gets a step. Green. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wells kicks to Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Hield outside. To the paint, trying to find Green. He's got it now. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Charity stripe shot. And it's Butler missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Morant outside. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Green. 1:30 left in the first half. Butler making it happen inside.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Bain. Here's Edey. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain inside the three-point line. The Warriors leading. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Butler against Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Wells. Defended by Moody. And that one's good. Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Moody. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Wells. Can't connect from short range. Bajemski with it. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
For the Dubs, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And he sinks the second. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
54. Then please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fence.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you...
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. A close one in this play-in tournament 7-8 game. The winner advances to the playoffs. The loser has another shot at it, Kenny.
Yeah, it's not actually do or die. It's like a game 6. If you lose tonight, you're sweating that next one.
Yeah, and I love this format. The more pressure, the more excitement for the fans.
Absolutely. And that is our...
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And there's the whistle, the illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Pass to Butler. Curry against Morant. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Pajemski. Buries it from three-point range. Pajemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Outside Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Nice move. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Jimmy Butler. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 22 points.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Edey with the rebound. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Pass to Bain. Down low. Aldama with the ball. They get it back.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Bain. They set the pick to the inside. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Murray finds Green. Left side Butler. Outside Curry. Inside Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the 2-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Outside, Bain. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bain. And Bain drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Curry passes to Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Look at Butler playing tricks, using that pump fake move to great effect.
Jimmy.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
He's perfect from the line this time. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Edey. And here is Bain. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bain's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Murray finds Green. And here is Butler, defended by Aldama. Butler with the ball. Aldama's there. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Wells, defended by Moody. Morant with a wide open look from outside off the mark. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Pocket 6. Green the screen. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Aldama beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Green the screen. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaren Jackson. DA, what do you have?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And we couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Gary Payton has checked in for Moody. The Grizzlies also making a change. Kennard's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. Warriors trail by 5. Now Curry. He's got 15. Lets the 3 fly. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Morant outside. The Warriors pull it in. To the inside. Here's Butler. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Pass to Edey. Here's Aldama. Defended by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And Butler running the floor.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bain passes to Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. Green with the block. Here's Podziemski. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Now here's Morant. It's a 1-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green, and Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Morant. He's got 29 points. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pass to Kennard. Aldama with the ball. Now here's Bain. 17 points in the game. Morant with the bucket.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Butler with the ball. Defended by Aldama. A fadeaway. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Here's Edey. He's got 9. Back to Morant. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Pass to Podziemski. Butler, a screen on Morant. Butler hammering it home.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Morant outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hield. Here's Podziemski. And it's off from 3-point range. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a free possession for you every single game.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
One shot.
And that one misses. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Hands it from downtown. Hield's got 8 points.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Morant kicks to Kennard. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
1:21 left here in the third quarter. Butler with the ball. 24 points for him. Butler, a screen on Morant. Back to Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Here's Heaney. And it's good for 2. He's got 11.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. That's tipped. Kuminga against Jackson. Misses from close range. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Butler. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Hield from deep three-point land. Aldama with the rebound. Morant against Hield. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 40 points.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. Curry against Pippen. Pass to Bain. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Another shot. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Hield against Bain. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Pippen. Pass to Bain. Drills it from outside. Bain's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
Love the response.